Mr. Buchanan, our investigation into the funds that Carlos has stashed in foreign banks is still ongoing. However, we do still have a warrant for your immediate arrest.
What is the charge?
Misprison of a felony and obstruction of justice in the case of the Commonwealth versus Antonio Vega.
You know those charges won't stick. Now, you listen to me, honey. I am Asa Buchanan. You think about that real hard as I walk out the door.
Hold it right there, Mr. Buchanan. You don't want a resisting arrest added onto that long list of charges now, do you? Now, we can either do this respectfully and peaceably or by force, but believe me, we are going to do it.
Give me your arm, sir.
Mr. Buchanan, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Stop the bull. I'll talk to my son, Lou.
You have the right to remain silent and to refuse to answer questions. Anything you say may be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to police and to have an attorney present during any questioning now and in the future.
I want to talk to the commissioner, and he is going to take your damn badge away when he finds out what you've done.
If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you without cost.
Woman, get on the phone. Call my son, the commissioner.
Now that you've been advised of your rights, do you have any questions?
Okay, somebody tell me what's going on here. Mom, Uncle RJ.
Look, your mother wants to tell you that I'm evil. Corrupt to the core. I hang with bad people, so I'm a bad influence on everyone around me.
Okay, wait. Why is this happening again?
Why? There is no why. It just is. Like the sky and the sea.
Well, Mom, I know how bad you felt when you accused Uncle RJ. I mean, you'd all but come out and said that he murdered Carlo Hesser. But, I mean, when he turned out to be innocent...
Innocence as a fact and innocence as a state of mind are two different things to your mother.
Look, the charges on the stolen property were dropped. Mom, come on, you're just gonna have to get...
Rachel, this has nothing to do with the trial, and this has nothing to do with the stolen property charges. This is something else altogether.
Like what?
Like what, RJ?
Well, come on, fess up, Nora. You're desperate for an excuse to make sure that Rachel doesn't spend any time with Mr. Evil. Okay. Isn't that right?
I have given you every chance to come clean on your own. You want me to be the bad guy for this? Fine. For now. Just remember, Rachel's very smart.
Oh, as smart as they come.
That's right. So obviously in time, she's going to learn the truth. And if you're as smart as she is, you'll let her learn it from you. Hello?
Nora, this is Asa. I'm at the police station. I need you pronto.
Oh, has something happened?
You bet it has. A great son of mine, the commissioner's out fishing somewhere, and you gotta get down here in a hurry. I'm wearing a pair of steel bracelets. I need a lawyer.
Looking for someone?
Yeah. You look great. Glad you made it.
Oh, I told you I'd be here.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe you forgot or something.
You are, hard to forget. You're also someone who's hard to be alone with.
Yeah, I've noticed. We sort of have a knack for having our interludes interrupted. First the ski lodge, then the city room.
Yeah. Cassie Carpenter both times. She's not here for dinner, is she?
No, I don't think so. Look, Taya, the other night, I know you didn't have time to look at all those, prior articles about Antonio's conviction, so I took the liberty of putting them all together for you. There's also a couple in there about Javier Perez, our witness that can clear Antonio.
This is great. Wow. You really went to a lot of trouble.
It's not a big deal.
Too bad I can't use this stuff.
Come again?
I'm not following through on Antonio's case. I'm leaving Lambview.
What?
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back in New York, New York.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Last time I saw you, you were all gung-ho to get another feather in your cap, try and overturn Antonio's conviction.
What can I say? The best laid plans of mice and men and, well-intentioned attorneys.
Yeah, but it does seem a little silly to give up before you even start, don't you think?
I'm not giving up. Okay? I never give up.
Okay.
I just got a call from my firm, and the senior partner needs me to help with a major case that they're involved in.
Oh.
That's it? Oh?
Well, I really don't know what else to say, Taya. You know, when it comes to your career being on the line, I understand. I also understand that whatever we have going on between us or don't have going on between us is not going to be enough to change your mind. But I am still disappointed. I am very disappointed.
Thank you.
Serves me right. You told me you weren't a sentimental type.
No? No room for that.
How about we play a little game tonight?
Like what?
Like, how about tonight? We pretend that you are really sentimental. Namely about me, okay? And I am going to treat you to a very sentimental farewell dinner.
Hi, come on in.
You look spectacular.
Thank you, though I think that's a bit of an overstatement, isn't it?
All right, an understatement would be look magnificent.
That's better. I'm glad you're free tonight for dinner.
Well, I'm very pleased that you called. Frankly, I've been going through another one of my low periods.
Thinking about your mom?
Yes, but mainly the fact that your father finally surrendered the locket and it was empty. I mean, I was absolutely positive it would contain some sort of message, a keepsake, a miniature photograph, something.
Yeah, I know. It's funny what builds in our minds, but, you know, just give it some time. You'll find a way to work through it and move on.
That may not be too easy. My father.
What about your father?
Well, he doesn't exactly know that I've been here in Lambview trying to find my mother's locket. He thinks I've been tending to business because business is king. It is the raison d'etre for the existence of the entire human race.
Yes, of course.
Yes. And I don't really have very much to show for my time here when I have to report to him. And also there was this business deal in Canada that went sour. Hey, is there a motorcycle dealership in town?
Why are you asking about a motorcycle dealership? There's a Harley place on the edge of town.
Excellent.
Why are you asking about this?
Well, you see, if I was back home in London and I was feeling this low, I know exactly what I would do. I would hop on my bike and go blasting through the night air until I felt better. Works every time.
This is so weird. Did you know that I used to ride?
Seriously?
Yeah, sure.
That is amazing.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you have? No, don't tell me. A 1340, I'll bet.
A big twin.
Oh, man, I couldn't afford one of those. I had those broken down things that you had to push start downhill, you know? If you killed the engine, forget it. Oh, and I used to have this Japanese scooter for a couple of months, but that just was too embarrassing. But I remember looking at these hogs go by and just dreaming, and I kept this ad from this old magazine. Oh, do you believe this? Do you believe that? I used to haunt the dealership in Baltimore trying to figure out how long it would take me to save up for one of these things, you know, and what it would feel like to get on it and just go roaring down Madison Street.
Well, I guess then tonight is your lucky night.
What are you talking about?
Well, I say we just forget dinner and go straight to the dealership.
Ian, you can't. I mean, I'd love to go riding, but you can't just go down there and... It's a dealership. I don't think they're into renting.
Who said anything about renting? My dear, I am a buyer. Let's go.
You know what?
got rid of all my things from my biker days a long time ago, except for one. Hang on.
Oh.
Wow. Am I a hog, honey, or what?
Oh.
Oh, this thing.
What a fabulous jacket.
Thank you.
That is perfect. You know, I am beginning to think I was right all along.
About what?
We absolutely had to have known each other. In another lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, I have spent more time with you in the last few days than I have with any man in recent memory.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, I am going to miss you a lot when you leave. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Thank you. May we get a bottle of champagne, please? You know which one, and the usual.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. If you don't mind, I'd like to make a toast to your success here in Landview and your triumphant return to the Big Apple.
Sounds good. I can't wait to get back to New York. I've really missed the theater and the museums, you know, the shops, all that life.
Big city courtrooms, too, huh?
Kevin, I might as well be honest with you.
Okay.
Aside from the year I spent at the DA's office after I graduated, I haven't been allowed anywhere near a courtroom. Unless it's to bring something to someone in my firm, a partner who's trying a case.
I see. Well, then, why go back to a firm that's just going to continue to underappreciate you? Unless, are they moving you up? Is that what's happening?
Are you kidding? It'll take at least 6 years before I get a chance like the one I got here, but it's my job.
It doesn't have to be. Look, for example, if I wanted to work at the New York Times, I probably could, but I would probably be doing phone research for some advertising editor. At least here in Landview, I can, you know, strive to be who I want to be. Go where the action is, kid.
Yeah, but don't you think that you kind of have an advantage being the son of the publisher and the editor-in-chief?
Just like a little tiny advantage. All I'm saying is Landview is small enough where a good person can stand out. And if you stay here and try and overturn Antonio's conviction, then you're going to get yourself loads of more courtroom time, not to mention, with the help of your friend at the newspaper, a ton of public, personal publicity.
Well, maybe. But, see, Antonio wants me off his back. He wants to make peace with his past and let it go.
You know, if I backed off of every story that I was told to back off of, I would have nothing published right now. And you know Antonio. He's going to carry around that macho thing with him everywhere he goes. He probably just doesn't want any help from the little girl who knew him when.
Yeah, but his mother doesn't want me reopening the case either. She says it's too painful.
What can I tell you? I tried. Sorry.
What for?
For trying to push you to stay here. Like I had any say over the matter. It's your life, Taya. It's not mine. But I will tell you this. I'm finally getting to know you. And I really like who I'm getting to know. And now you're going to go and disappear on me now.
Not yet. I have a surprise for you. Wait here.
Hey, sir.
Nora, you found Bo, honey? Because I want this mess straightened out.
Well, why don't we concentrate on getting you released first, all right?
Oh, isn't that what I just said?
No, without Bo. First thing we have to do is get you before a judge, and you can be arraigned, and then we'll concentrate on bail at that time.
Well, good. Go do it, because I don't want to sit yapping with Clint all night. I want out.
Well, I don't think you understand, Asa. You see, it's late, and you can't be arraigned, appear before a judge until tomorrow morning.
You are some lawyer. Now, what am I supposed to do? Sit here all night with these guys in blue, wearing handcuffs?
Well, I think what Nora's trying to tell you is that you're going to have to spend the night in jail.
You are the most ungrateful son I've got. You just love to rub my nose in it. I don't want to hear that. You hear? You got it?
All right, fine, fine. I'm not going to repeat myself, but it's still what's going to happen. And frankly, Pa, I think you got it coming.
All right, Mr. Buchanan, we're going to take you down and get you fingerprinted now. Come with me.
Nora, for God's sakes, get Bo. Clint, call any favors you got.
Get me out here, then.
Get me out of here. Just get me the hell out of here.
I just hate that everybody's at each other's throats, you know? You're all my family.
Rachel, your best bet is to just let it go. Hank, Nora, and I are never going to make it as a trio. That's just fine by me.
But why? I mean, you and Daddy were getting closer. Mom, too. What happened? And why were you and Mom so tense when I got here?
During the trial, Hank and Nora were both willing to convict me of a crime I did not commit. Now, you think about that. And it's deeper than that, because this goes back way before you were even born. They've always wanted to be able to look down on me. And now that I'm becoming a successful businessman, that's getting harder and harder to do. But they are determined to play the saints and make me the sinner. And I guess if that means lying about me, then so be it.
You're so wrong, Uncle RJ. They're not that way, and I know it. And I am not going to sit here while you run them down that way.
All right. Look, we don't have to let this get out of control. Nora was right. You saw right through me. So I might as well tell you what's really going on. You want to know why we were so tense when you came in? Because your mother had just accused me of putting out a hit on Antonio Vega.
Did you?
Thank you, Jerry. Oh, you're back. Great. I ordered some oysters. I hope you like them.
Thank you. Ooh, I love oysters.
Great. Now, first, you going to tell me what the surprise is?
Not yet. First, I'm going to find the fattest, the most succulent oyster I can find and eat it.
Guys, you gotta love a woman who eats oysters.
Do you?
Absolutely. Using your fingers, too. I love it. You know something? I don't think we're going to get through this plate of oysters.
Why not?
Because right now I feel like clearing the table and finishing what we started over at the city room.
This is a much more bubbling place.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, you don't have to clear the table. We can go upstairs. Surprise.
Your room or mine?
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
You think I could do something like that? That I'm even capable of it?
Well, why would Mom accuse you?
As if I had that kind of power. It's like I told you before. They will always cast me as the devil. I guess I'm just easier to hate.
Maybe. Maybe Mom's just warning you.
About what?
About staying out of Antonio's way, not messing with his future.
I don't follow.
Earlier, when I was at Mom's office, Teo Delgado stopped by. You know, Mom's associate at Antonio's trial.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she wanted to look at Antonio's file on his prior conviction. My guess is that Mom and Taya want to look at Javier Perez's testimony, you know, about what happened and have it get accepted by the court. You know, reopen his case, clear Antonio's name.
Isn't that nice? Only thing Nora ever did for me was tell me to plead guilty. And when I wouldn't do it, she gave me a pitiful defense, and I ended up serving 9 years. 9 stinking years. No parole, no clearing my name. And now she's telling my niece that I'm sending killers after her lucky charm from the barrio. Man, you gotta love family. Look, Nora was after you to spend a little quality mother-daughter time. Maybe you should go over there and see her. Otherwise, she's liable to try to cut you out of my life completely.
That won't happen. I mean, I don't remember.
Yeah, well, you know, parents have a way of forgetting that.
Well, I won't let them. My Uncle Archie. You take care of yourself, please.
You too. And call me.
I will.
Yes, Statesville Prison. Hello. Yes, I'd like some information on your visiting hours, please. I'm going to come up and see an old acquaintance.
I can't believe you did that.
Well, you see, you're supposed to accelerate out of the corner.
It's a hairpin turn-in.
Yes, well, it did go on for a bit, didn't it?
Oh, God, I loved it. I loved it.
Yes, so did I. So did I.
I haven't been riding at night in so long, you know, to feel the wind in your hair and hear the roar of the engine, and I don't know, it's like you've got all of this power right underneath you, and all you have to do is open it up and let her rip.
Yes. I mean, even though I know that all my troubles are still out there, tonight, I feel completely free. So, what do you say you take off that coat, I take you downstairs, and we go and have some dinner? Is the dining room still open? Or, of course, we can just wander off, go find another restaurant.
It's kind of late, you know. We ate all those cookies anyway. And
Yes.
I've got classes tomorrow. I've got to help Renee out at Rhodey's tomorrow night, so.
Of course. I never seem to know when to call it quits, do I? Especially when I'm having such a good time. Breakfast tomorrow morning?
Okay. I'll give you a buzz when I get up in the morning.
Good.
Good. You know, Max isn't coming home for another day, so if you want to go at that hairpin turn again.
Ah, okay. You're on.
You got it.
Okay. Well, good night. Okay.
Good night.
Oh.
You know when you said that's like we knew each other before? I'm really starting to believe that's true.
In another lifetime.
In another lifetime.
Mine or yours?
Yours.
I going to respect you in the morning?
Cool.
Why are you sitting here drinking coffee? Where's Bo? I told you to bring Bo back here so he could tear up that stupid warrant.
Bo isn't going to be back for a few days.
What the hell are you talking about? Nora, give me Bo's number. You get me a phone. I'll do it myself.
Pa, it's kind of late.
So what? Nora, the number. You get me a phone.
There's no number up at the cabin where Bo and Hank have gone.
I don't believe this. My son could get me out of this mess. He's off on a fishing trip, left me to hang out and dry.
Pa, what do you expect?
What do I expect, Clint? I expect support, especially from my family.
Even after you humiliated him, you expect him to just jump in and help you?
I didn't humiliate anybody.
Well, you sure as the hell did. You humiliated Bo. You humiliated this whole department, not to mention the district attorney. Look, Pa, you let a young man be arrested for a crime he didn't commit. You let him go on trial for his life, and you let the taxpayers pick up the tab. And you still want to walk around here saying you didn't do anything wrong.
I just wanted the money Hester stole from me, and I told everybody I would pay all the expenses.
Oh, I see. And if you do that, then everything's square?
Why not?
Because that's not the way it works.
It is when I say so.
Oh, new marbles. Damn it, you are unbelievable, Pa. If I was Bo, I would tell Hank to put you in Statesville and throw away the damn...
Now, you listen up here, Clint. When the going gets rough, I expect my family to circle the wagon.
Oh, you do you? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm not circling nothing. Don't expect any help from me or from Bo.
Well, hold it right there. Something's going on. You both know something I don't. There is something else, isn't there?
All right, well, you might as well know now. Bo arranged to have this warrant served tonight when he knew he'd be out of town.
Wait a minute. What you two are saying is my son Bo wants me to spend time in jail?
You got it, Pa. Now you got it. Quick, ain't he?
Oh.
Okay, here's the thing. I'll never get anywhere if I go back to my firm in New York. I mean, that's a given. That may not be how I like it to be, but that is how it is. It'll be 3 years before I even get to do a small case out of court, and 3 more years before I get to do a small case in court. Gosh, I mean, what Nora gave me was so great. But it was like the smell of food to someone who is starving. I'm hooked. I mean, that is all there is to it. I am hooked. Oh, if only Antonio hadn't told me to back off, I could have done something with that Javier Perez testimony. I could have gotten that case reopened. I could have made a name for myself.
Hey, is this a private conversation, or can anyone sort of interject?
What can I say? I'm always like this after great sex. I get all this energy, and my mind starts racing.
Well, great. I got no problem with racing minds and lots of energy and tons of that great stuff you were talking about right before.
Oh, I just wish that I could
find some way to move my career forward. I loved being in that courtroom. I am born to do that.
Well, have you talked to Nora? Maybe she can come up with a couple of ideas on how to keep you in the courtroom.
Yes. Good.
Good.
Good. I'll talk to Nora. I mean, we were terrific together in that courtroom. Nora would probably kill to have me working as her partner. So that's it. I'm not going to go back to New York. I'm going to stay here and ask Nora to take me on as a partner.
So, you're not going to go back to New York?
Nope.
Great.
Yeah.
So what made you change your mind?
What you said downstairs in the dining room.
What I said?
Yeah. About how you can actually be someone and do something in Landview as opposed to New York City. I mean, I'll be noticed here. What?
What? Well, didn't your decision have anything to do with, let's say, what went on between us here tonight?
Here you go, Paul. Wait a minute, you okay?
Of course I'm not okay. I just got bit by a sidewinder. A mean little snake named Clint.
Paul, come on. Look, did you ever stop to think of how scared Antonio Vega must have been? Or his mother? Or his kid brother? Did you ever stop to think how their stomachs must have been tied in knots with pain and worry about watching their hopes and dreams just fly out the window? You know, Carlo Hesser did such a good job of framing Antonio that Bo was fooled for a long time. Hank was fooled for a long time. Everybody was fooled. And Pa, you could have stopped all that pain and suffering by just speaking up.
Yeah, what about my money?
Your money.
Mm-hmm.
Money. There's no use of me trying to talk to you, Paul. Good night.
I mean, good night. You're not leaving. I'm in a lot of trouble. Where are you going?
Anywhere you're not.
All right, Mr. Buchanan, let's go. We got a nice little cell waiting for you.
That's okay. You can take the coffee.
Thank you.
Hey, Sal, see you in court first thing in the morning.
I'm gonna kill you both.
What do you mean, what went on with us here tonight?
It's just a question. I'm curious.
Well, here's your answer. I'm staying in Landview because I think it'll be a good career move.
No other reason.
Are you really conceited enough to think my little escapade with you is enough to base a major life decision on?
Oh. Well, I didn't mean it to sound like that.
I'm sorry. I'll allow you to rephrase.
Thank you very much. You're a sweetheart. Okay, here's the deal. I like you very much. And I am thrilled that you have decided all by yourself to stay here in Landview. And now here comes the very carefully worded part, so listen, please. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to do anything, either because of or for me. Clear?
I heard you the first time.
Okay.
But maybe you didn't hear me. I like things exactly the way they are between us. Okay? No strings.
I'm fine with that.
I do have one request, though.
Okay. Name it.
Tomorrow night, only Oprah Winfrey could bring a special this powerful to primetime television. ABC presents About Us, The Dignity of Children, followed by a gala for the president at Ford's Theater. Will Brenda find the courage to reveal her secrets to Kevin? Watch what happens on General Hospital next, following an ABC News brief.